the late 1800s, that 80% of Americans were farmers. That's what it was. And then the Industrial Revolution and the tractor and the combine came along, and all of a sudden, it was like we don't need that many farmers doing this. What people used to do with shovels and rakes can now be done with a tractor. And a lot of those people found themselves out of work. And for them, it was very disruptive, but they also the farm laborer found himself pretty easy to go into the factory because they were good at working with their hands and whatnot. And so to go from that into the factory was not an easy transition, but it was a transition they could make. Now, do you have that same transition did not take place from manufacturing to technology. The auto worker in Detroit could not just learn to code and work at Google like that. And so it was much less seamless. And I think what we're dealing with now will be even more of a disruption, that the people who are being disrupted out of AI are going to have like a much more difficult time historically to
Mm.
move into where the economy is going next. So the idea that an industry is disrupted and you need to go figure out something else to do, I think has gotten progressively harder over the last 150 years.